And joining us now on our broadcast, she has certainly played the match of day 2 thus far. She fought off 4 match points and now, of course, finds herself in the round of 16 as an All-American. It's Cal Senior Katja Wiersholm. Katja, first of
Hi,
all,
Alex. Thank you.
congratulations, yes, on the victory. Talk me through the match, what it means to pull out something like that.
I mean, it's very exciting just to have the opportunity to play in the individual championships. Not a, I mean, a lot of people fought to try and get a spot this year with the new system, and I mean, I earned my spot. It was hard fought, and not a lot of people got the chance to be here. So I'm just trying to make the most of it, especially reminding myself of that during the match today.
Yeah, I know, and it's a credit to you that you were able to do that. Now, I have to ask,
hmm
5'4", 40 love, you're 2.5 hours in. What's going through your mind in that moment? And then I saw the reaction when you broke for 5 all. You're like, come on now, let's make, again, what does it mean to you
Right.
to pull off something like that?
The men's team was right behind me because one of the men's players was playing right next to me, and they really brought the fire,
Yeah.
and it felt like a dual match environment, which is what I thrive in. And it was so awesome to have them behind me and have my back, and it really helped me get through that moment. And just when you're down 5-4 40 love, there's not much else you can do but just survive, and the best comes out of you, and that's how you get through those moments.
No, absolutely. Now, I have to ask as well, you were a 9 a.m. start. It was cold. It was windy. It was anything but California weather out there.
Right.
How did those conditions impact your play? And, ultimately, what is it like out there for fans tuning in?
It was definitely a very stressful experience. I unfortunately didn't get to play that much this fall with injury, and laying in your bed injured, you can't really visualize those kind of conditions. So you can't account for those things at home lying in your bed. There's not much you can do. So you just kind of have to find the present, stay grounded, and honestly just play ugly, play scrappy, and try to get through it as best you can.
Yeah, sometimes those wins are the ones that feel best, certainly at the end. And, I'm curious because obviously you have played lower in the lineup, not because you don't have the talent to play higher, but because of the talent on the team have been a part of these first 3 years. And to your point, to qualify for the NCAA tournament here in your senior year, have the opportunity to do that, and now to achieve All-American status. What does that mean to you as you head down the home stretch of your college career?
I mean, like you said, Cal just has a great depth. It's had that for years. That's our reputation. That's part of the program history. And I mean, my girl on me was next to me, and she's our sixth player. And again, just so much depth. Like, she was inspiring me out there today, just having her right there next to me, fighting as hard as she could. And yeah, I mean, it's just the group of girls I get to practice with every day. Like you said, we just have such a strong team, and they really push me. We push each other. And I'm just excited to use them for another semester. It's going by super quick. I'll just use them as best I can. Hopefully they use me, and we'll just make each other better.
No, I love to hear that. My last question for you before I let you go, to get back to that theme. It's a new fall here in your final season.
Right.
I'm curious what you thought of this fall format, all the competition, all the opportunities. What do you make of this pilot program?
It's definitely interesting. There's pros and cons for sure. I don't really want to get into it too much, talk about it for hours.
Yeah.
But I think one of the big pros is, yeah, you have to earn your spot. It's the other system is consistency across the board for a whole year, fall and spring. Some for people that come in January, just spring. But yeah, you just have to earn it this fall, and it's kind of an interesting added pressure to college tennis, and I'm excited to see if this continues.
Yeah, no, I guess I'll reserve the right to bring you back for a longer form podcast on the topic because I imagine you have a thought or two, and
Yeah,
certainly I would want to hear them. But more importantly, let's focus on the here and now. You're an All-American, so thoroughly
thank you.
deserved. Katja
Yeah,
Wiersholm into the round of 16. Congratulations to you on a
thank
job
you.
well
There's
done.
one more thing I want to add. Just kind
Please.
of if there's time,
Yeah, of
it's really
course.
interesting. It's super surreal. I mean, I don't know if people know this, but the last time I was here, I was 10 years old watching my brother play
Of course.
in the NCAA final. I mean, I don't know if I watched the finals. I couldn't miss too much school as a 10-year-old, but I just remember it's just so full circle coming back to Waco. Like what? Again, yeah, 10 years later coming back to Waco, and I'm playing myself after watching my brother, and it's just really surreal
Yeah,
getting to
no,
win out here.
No, I mean, again, the tennis gods, sometimes they smile on us with things like
Yeah.
that. Now, I would remind you, your brother was on the bench of that team back in
Right. Okay.
2015
I
in
was.
Waco. Yeah, so I'll remind you of
I
that.
will. He got it the next 2 years
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Now, look, big Henrik fan, as you know. Yeah, him and I go way back, and I hope he is enjoying.
Hmm.
Is he officially done with law school? You know what? We'll do the Henrik conversation after the press conference.
Yes.
Katja
Yeah.
Wiersholm, yes,
Thank you.
congratulations to you on a job well done.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me out here.